are a lot of people nowadays who just tell you what to do when it comes to scaling an e-commerce brand, but there is actually very few, little to no people that actually show you how to like they show you while they do it. And so I basically was thinking, why you don't just record a vlog kind of thing where I explain the exact process that we use to scale a brand from the point where they're at until X per month. And so this is exactly what I'm gonna do with this video. The goal is to make it look like a vlog series where I'm going to be showing you all the process that there are through when it comes to in this case revamping an existing brand and just scale it as much as possible, as well as all the processes involved. Now the good thing is that for this brand specifically we're doing a broader kind of project where we're not just doing the ads itself, even though we are like mainly ad agency, but we're also doing the branding part because we are revamping the entire website. And I think this is also very important because you guys can see everything involved when it comes to create a website that converts, of course, but at the same time it builds the brand's foundation and allows you to be recognizable in terms of like branding and positioning inside the market. And so we're working now on like revamping for this brand, which is like a very simple and straightforward brand revamp, even though it's not like a full rebranding project. So we'll go through the rebranding part. We're gonna give them direction about the photography and all the typography, colors, and everything to build like a proper brand identity. And then we're gonna also jump into the website development. We're gonna do that in-house, so we will do directly the website development for them. And you guys can see the final result. The process is basically going to be mainly two phases. The first phase where we're gonna build the website, and the second phase where we're gonna actually launch the ads. We suggested this brand to actually improve the website first because we saw some issues with the website in terms of like the way that the entire user experience was in terms of like UI and UX. And yeah, we definitely noticed some improvements also in terms of AOV maximization, because you know very well that when you run ads you need to make sure that your return ad spend is as high as possible. And so of course one of the things to do is to make sure that the AOV is as high as possible, of course, as well as the conversion rate as well. And so the first phase will be actually to build a website that looks nice, of course, but also that converts and maximize the AOV. So this is gonna be the three goals: looks good, conversion rate optimized, and AOV optimized as well. We're also working with this client to develop a new kind of offer, because every time we do partnership with brand, we do kind of growth partnerships, and so we actually help the brand itself in terms of like strategy and how they can improve the overall business performance, not just in terms of like advertising. Also because you probably know that when it comes to ads, it's not just the ad itself, it's the ads, the creatives, the offer, the conversion rate, the landing page, and all those things are involved. And so this is going to be the first phase, and then the second phase is going to be the actual launch of the ads. So we're going to help them to set up the entire ad account. This brand actually, they never run any ad, and so it will be like a very challenging situation, because you're basically starting from around 15k per month, and 15k USD per month, so quite small for now. And the goal is to bring them to around 50k within the first 3 months, mainly because they probably will have, like, they cannot push more than this based on their logistics and operation. And this is also like another thing that no one talk about, which is actually very important, because if you scale too much and then you cannot support the amount of orders with the customer service, logistics, and operations, you're just gonna mess everything up. And this actually happened once, long time ago, that we had a brand going from 10k to 300k a month in 1 month, and everything kind of crashed. And so it was too quick. And but yeah, this time we know for sure that we're gonna have some bottlenecks at 50k 60k per month. So the first goal is to arrive there, then expand to the warehouse, the logistics and everything, and then we can scale even more. And the goal is to generate a return on ad spend which is between 3 to 5. This is the goal. Of course, the goal is to make sure that we're spending as much as possible for the most efficient return on ad spend, and in this case it's around 3. So the idea is to spend as much as possible while we keep a 3x return on the ad spend. And yeah, this is basically gonna be phase number 2. This was definitely much bigger than I expected. This is my hand. Alright guys, so let me give you an update on the project. We have prepared the preliminary website development, branding and design presentation that I'm gonna show you in a moment. And what we included in this presentation was basically 5 different sections, let's say 4 mainly. The first one was the photography. So inside the photography we put like some directions about how to shoot photos and videos for the products. That includes still white background content, includes lifestyle content, and also includes some mood shots. Then we have included some website themes option for Shopify, since this was not a custom-made Shopify revamp project, but more like like using a theme, so like more like a lower budget project. And so we picked 4 different themes for the client based on some CRO practices. So we made sure that each single theme had specific CRO optimizations included, like the sliding cart or like some different features that we could use, as well as we made sure that the theme has enough reviews and the design functionalities that we also needed based on what the client also asked and the preferred one. Also, we made sure that these themes were like we could incorporate some elements from the branding part, just to make sure that we have all the features that we need to recreate the brand identity that we want. Then we have the color palette. So in the color palette we have basically proposed 3 different options based on an initial questionnaire that we did with the client. So what we did, we basically sent to the client initially a questionnaire with some questions, of course, and he basically included some preferences and ideas of things that he wanted to do and to include, and we used these directions to build 3 different content, 3 different like directions in terms of like design and typography. And then finally we have exactly the typography one, where we have here 3 different options based on different font that could match each other. They works very well actually each other. So we have like a font specific for the headlines, and then a font specific for the body. So each single option basically contains 2 different fonts, one for the headline and one for the body. And of course these 2 fonts are picked to make sure that we replicate the brand's identity that wants to and also like what the clients wanted in terms of like preferences, like based on how he envisioned the brand itself. And also we made sure that each single font that we picked was matching each other in terms of like heading and body. And then finally we also included some sample application, which we made very clear to the client that these are not actual design, no website design. It's just for him to see an idea, just to see like the overall look and mood of the different colors and fonts that are matched together within a specific section. And so we've included 1, 2 and 3 different options that basically mix all the different options in terms of color that we have proposed and typography. And the feedback that we got initially from the client, it's basically this one here. So apparently he liked it, says like it looks great, just watched the video loom and loved it. I love option 4 template, which is the theme, color palette number 3, and the type 2 for the typography. and he's basically going towards this direction. And so the next step for us would be to start building the actual design of the website, starting from these elements in here. Something else to consider as well is that in the questionnaire, what we also did, we have included some questions specifically to understand what kind of section he wanted to have on the website and everything, just to make sure that the client gets delivered the product that he actually wants. But then at the same time, we make sure that the actual delivery in terms of website is not just looking good and the client likes it, but it's also optimized for conversions, because later on we're gonna run ads on this brand, and we have very high expectation on the scalability of this brand and on the results that we can get. And so we want to make sure that the website is fully optimized. That's why we usually try to get we try to do as many things as possible for one single client, because sometimes we have clients that come to us, they say, oh, we want to run ads, but then the problem is that the website is not optimized, and most of the time we need to do some CRO optimizations, we need to give feedbacks, we need to give directions, and sometimes we just build the entire website from scratch, like in this case specifically. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on the next steps and the next deliverables, so you could see the entire process.
È partito? Vai, fai la video col gatto.
Alright, Mark, so the website is published now, and everything is live. You can just go check the website, the pages, just to make sure that everything is working properly. I would recommend you to kind of stack all the things that you want to edit together, rather than just sending us one edit. Alright guys, so the website is ready, and this is gonna be the final look. I will show you more details in a full screenshot so you guys can see it. Took us a month or something to finish it, and it's now time to finally publish it. Let's do it.
Hello?
Hello!
Yeah, it was great. We went to Tokyo.
Because I think 1 week before I was also in Japan. I was in Chiba, close to Tokyo. Anyways, yeah, we have published the website. What do you think about it? Do you like it?
No, I love the website. It looks great. I'm a really big fan. I think everything was perfect.
You're a big fan of your own website.
Big fan of your work.
Yeah. I think it took 4 weeks or something, 3-4 weeks total.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it was good timing.
Yeah. So in terms of ads, we can start beginning of August, I guess, 1st of August.
Yeah. And then do these cost different, promoting posts versus a
No,
video?
No, it's the same thing.
Oh, it's obviously.
In the first month, around the first 15 days, 1 month, is gonna be a warm-up phase, because you never spend anything on ads. You need to keep doing what you're doing, and then we need to get organized. So what is basically going to happen is that you will need to publish. Alright guys, so before actually showing you the results that we have generated for this brand after we have launched the new website, I wanna just drive you through the final website and all the CRO practices that we have applied to the website in order to maximize the conversion rate and the overall performance of the user experience and user journey. So as you can see, when we land in the homepage, they have right now here on my screen, there is the main banner that shows a bestseller in terms of slimes that the brand it's selling. Here at the top we have the 3 main collections that are highlighted, which are the ones that are usually visited the most, because we have done analysis and we have noticed that these 3 collections here are the collections that people usually visits the most. And so these are the slime in stock, so like the products in stock, bestsellers, and drop of the week, because you need to consider that this brand is doing like weekly drop. Every week they drop new products. And then here we have the more like detailed menu with all the other things, and here we have the collections with all the different collections, the story, slime care, like how to take care of slime, FAQs, and so on. When we go down here the page, we have one big thing here, which is the Shark Tank feature of the brand. So the founder of the brand went to pitch to Shark Tank, and he also got some investments in the episode, as you can you can also watch the episode online. And this was one of the main things they wanted to push, because it's a big social proof for the brand, and that's why we've decided to put it here in big in this section here. The brand has also been featured on other magazines, websites, and TV shows, and we have put everything in this other section here below, as seen on. So continuing with the homepage, we have the drop of the week, so people can see exactly at the moment that they land on the website the new products. If I click view all, they can see the entire collection as well. And then here we have the bestseller. Something very important to mention is that this section here changes automatically every week, so every time the brand publishes the new collection with the new products. Then here we have a quick introduction about the brand, mission and vision, and 3 main collection here, 3 main products, we can call it collection of products. We have the slime bundles, because the brands offer the possibility to have bundles, and this of course is going to help to boost the AOV. Also because there is a discount here as well, and this was one of the things that we have kind of discussed with the client together, that we wanted to highlight, because it's one of the main practices that we usually promote when it comes to maximize the AOV, to maximize the return on ad spend. Then we have the subscription box, which is actually very important, because the brands can get some subscription here and of course have that recurring revenue. And finally we have the Mark Speaks, because what I want to do here, we want to leverage the founder image. Founder is not famous or anything, but he was into Shark Tank, so we actually want to leverage the image. And also what we notice is that, because we have also have experience with other brands like this within the slime industry, what we notice is that having the image of the founder behind the brand helps to create a sense of community, which helps overall to generate more sales, because people most of the time also buy this product because they want to be part of the community, or they just want to, you know, like just for collection. So yeah, we have learned this with other slime brands, and that's like actually one of the best thing when it comes to when brands decide to work with us, because most of the time we have like experience in different industries for different brands, and we most of the time, if brands come to us, we already have an experience with a competitor or like any other brands in any other market, so we already know somehow, and like we kind of know the pathway to follow to generate results and what already works basically. And then here there's like another introduction, more like about us section of the brand, with some slime just floating in, just, you know, to make everything more fun. Here we have the collection list of the website and magazine where they've been published on, and this is very important because it helps to boost the social proof of the brand itself. People understand that it's not like the latest slime brand just arriving to the market, but it's someone like that is already in the market since like long, and also been featured in many magazine, TV shows, and so on. Here we have a lot of really like organic and real reviews from existing customers, people that just create random TikToks because they like the product. Here we have a collection, we have included this collection here. People can see literally that these are like very organic because they're not scripted at all, and this is something very, very important when it comes to showing testimonials for social proof when it comes to website. And then finally we have the Shark Tank section here, where people can click and then read the founder story, or even watch the full episode directly here on the website. Finally, we have the subscription for the email. Then when it comes to product page, which are the main 2 things that we want to I want to show you here right now. Actually, one more thing is that in the collection page, something that we did, we have integrated the reviews as well, and we also have integrated the add to cart button, because some people, they don't really actually need to open the full slime page before deciding to buy the slime or not, but they actually want to directly add the product to the cart from the collection page, and that's why we have added this section, this like button in here. This actually was custom coded because it wasn't available on the website. So this website, we had to custom code some stuff. And then here We have the product page, so as you can see we have the reviews here on top, description of the product, some shipping and delivery information. This is very important because people want to understand, wants to see how long does it take to ship the product and everything. Now probably the brand is gonna change this email here because we already told him to change the email, because it just looks more professional and everything. And then here we have highlighted three main things that are actually very important to sell more, especially for the US audience. So the first thing is that the products are made in the US, which helps to trust more about the quality of the products. The fast shipping, so when people buy the product, they can expect the order to arrive in 1 to 3 days. And then the number of customers that we actually took directly from Shopify, so this is not really, it's not like a fake thing or anything. We literally just went to Shopify, check the number of existing customers with order greater than 1, and this is just the number that we saw. That's why we put it here. Then again, we have just a repetition of the social proof here, because some brands that might not scroll, some people they might not scroll the entire homepage, so they don't see it, and that's why we also wanted to have here on the product page as well. Same thing for the testimonials. And then we have the usually bought together section where people can see other products. Finally, we have the reviews, which of course are all like real and verified. And then another thing that we did that usually is something like very important that every brand should do is have a sliding cart and upsell in the cart. So when people add to the cart, as you can see, there is a drawer cart that basically is sliding from the right. And people here can add more product, which is an activator bottle, which is something people need to keep this line kind of active, something like that, and not be like not sticky or sticky. Like I'm not super expert about this anyways. But just so you know, these two products are kind of complementary products, like something that usually people buy with slime. And after we have added this, we saw a huge increase in AOV from the brand. I can actually show you some data as well. Probably like I'm gonna put it here just now on the screen and showing you the before and after the new website, what happened to the AOV as well. Alright guys, so I'm gonna give you the last update about the website that we've launched. As you can see, everything is live and working properly, and I want to show you guys some results that we already got from the new website, just to show you the actual effect on having a new website for your brand. When it comes to conversions and everything, it's not just the ad itself, it's also like having a good performing website that converts well. And as you can see here, since we published the website, we got an increase in conversion rate by 22% so far, and I think it will be probably go high even more with the coming days. So just by improving the website, we were able to reach much better performance. We got already better results, and yeah, this is basically it. We're now working with the client to launch some ads and to start this collaboration on the ads as well. And we'll try my best to keep you guys updated about everything that we do, the results and everything. This is gonna be just the first month, so it's gonna be mainly like setup and testing stuff, and then we're gonna scale much more during Q4, especially for like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We're also in the talk with this brand to start managing their email marketing, just to make sure that everything is synchronized between ads, the overall strategy, and the ad strategy and the email strategy. And yeah, so this is basically the update. I hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.